Terra Luna has massive amounts of people who are investing in it right now, and they're getting ready for a massive explosion that could be happening sooner rather than later. Make sure you watch to the very end of this video so you don't miss any of the information I'm about to disclose to you. Make sure to like the video, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and join our free Discord with the second link down in the description below. But other than that, let's get right into this video. What is going on, everybody? I'm Kyle with Finance Bro. Welcome back to another video. We are talking about Terra Luna in this specific video today, guys. More specifically, Terra Luna Classic, which is of course the revival project that has been sweeping the internet and of course the overall cryptocurrency news space and the cryptocurrency market in general. This is something that is very highly talked about right now, and more people are continuing to talk about it on a daily basis. It's something that more of you guys in the comments below in the last couple of videos have really been urging us to talk about, and of course get your latest and up-to-date information that you guys want to get. And that's what we do and specialize here at Finance Bro. So of course hit that like button and subscribe button, but let's talk about this. Luna, like the Titanic, draws treasure hunters to the depths. Okay, this is a little bit of FUD, guys. I want to be very clear about this, that you guys, I'm sure, are familiar now with the last couple of articles that you've seen over the last couple of days. They're FUD, right? These are articles that are definitely not going to paint Luna in the greatest of light, right? They're going to say negative things about it. That's a given. They're going to spread information that might not entirely be true. That's a given. And most importantly, or most critically, I should say, they're going to spread information that, of course, is going to try and make an opinion popular. And this is very, very common. And this is what we're likely going to see with this article. Now, you might be wondering, well, why on earth would you spread this opinion further by making a video about it? Well, here's the thing. A lot of people like to look at these articles and go, oh my God, like they're right. They're 100% right. I can't believe it, right? And a lot of people who are not maybe into crypto that much or have very little understanding or experience with crypto, you know, they might see this kind of article and get freaked out. What I'm going to try to do with reading through this article is take it piece by piece, examine it, give it a fair opinion, and of course talk about my opinions about Terra Luna Classic and what's been going on recently with the developments that are going on. We know that the team is continuing to announce new and innovative steps in order to not only, one, increase the overall growth of the overall project as the time goes on, but as well just in general keep things going in the right path. The fork, I think, is a great example of this. We talked about that in a couple of videos the last couple of days. Check those out if you haven't already. But of course, the fork is a very important step that I think Terra is continuing to make, and I think that is going to be a very positive one for them overall. But let's read this article. I'm going to give my opinions as we go, and of course too, there's some information here you guys are not going to miss, so make sure you watch the very end of this video because we have some really important information in this article that you guys are not going to miss. But first things first, of course, here we are. Near, far, wherever you are, look at the year-to-date chart of the old Luna cryptocurrency on popular websites, and you get the impression that the token has flatlined at $0 after crashing from about $119 in April. And this was, of course, the chart that they talk about, right? As you can see, we pretty much topped out here at around 119 and dropped significantly since then. That's classic Luna, right? That's Luna 1.0. Now, zoom into just the past few days, however, and that line isn't so flat after all. It has peaks and valleys like any other chart. This is, of course, Luna Classic that they're talking about, and this is what we're talking about here. And again, they're right? Again, if we zoom in here, this is what we're seeing, right? Luna Classic has continued to make lower lows as the days have gone by. Last couple of days, it's just not been in a bullish trend. But you know what's very interesting too, and one thing I always like to bring up is that if you look at the overall market in general, look at the overall cryptocurrency market. What is, let's just take a good example of this. Bitcoin, for instance. What has Bitcoin been doing for the last, give or take, 2 months? Let's look all the way back here. Actually, let's go to last month because that's an even better example. Pretty much this was the highest we went in the last couple of months. We had a beautiful bull rally here in what was that January, February, March. As you can see, March here to 3. January starting way back there, but of course going into March we had upwards of $46,000 a coin, and since then has crashed out substantially. Listen, if Bitcoin is not doing well, more specifically if it's red, guess what also is going to be red? Terra Luna. It's just a given, guys. This is what's going to happen. These large market cap cryptos are going to control the overall market in the way that it moves. This is how things work, and this is how, again, coins like this can tend to get into kind of these nasty down spirals, coupled with, of course, bad news in general that's been coming out about the cryptocurrency, like this Bloomberg article or just in general other articles, and you can see how the snowball effect begins to take place. But of course, one thing to keep in mind, this coin hasn't gone anywhere. fundamentally, this coin has not changed what it's doing. It's continuing to work on the overall fundamentals and different things that they're doing within the project, and it's continuing to develop more and more and more. There's new things that the team is working on. Like I mentioned in the beginning of the video, the fork that I think that is going to be crucial for the overall success in the future of this cryptocurrency, and much, much more. Before I get into the rest of this, guys, make sure to join our free Discord with the second link down in the description below. It's literally a free Discord that we do buy and sell alerts, and we also have a premium section where we do our daily buy and sell alerts in both the stock and crypto market. So if you guys don't want to miss that, hit that second link down in the description below. I think you guys really enjoy the overall benefits that comes with, but get into that as well. Let's talk about this. So they talk about the flagship coin failing, basically. Yeah, the coin fails, basically. Okay, yep, a depeg from the dollar UST, and then of course that kind of caused a out of control death spiral and all the other Luna projects as well, yada yada yada. Now, the Terra community is trying to move on with a new version of Luna. Old Luna has been rebranded Luna Classic, which, let's be honest, it's pretty funny. It's like calling the Titanic a classic cruise ship. They point fun at this, right? And they say, ha ha ha, you're so funny, Terra Luna and all you investors. These are the people we're up against, people. They're laughing at you. They are pointing and laughing at you and trying to make fun of you for being educated in the crypto market and trying to have some kind of stake in a cryptocurrency that you think has value. They are pointing and laughing at you. That is what they're doing. And this is what, again, Bloomberg's no stranger to this, right? This is run and pretty much managed by huge millionaires, billionaires even, and of course, all of these writers and different journalists that do this kind of stuff. They all have egos, right? They all have egos, and they're going to write these articles, and they're going to say things that they believe, right? They can have opinion pieces, because that is modern journalism. When you think about it, a lot of it is more opinion than it is news. And of course, this is what we're seeing, right? Again, they talk about the market cap. Oh, it's so funny. There's no way, none of this is going to happen. But again, they said the same thing about Shiba Inu and Dogecoin, which they do mention by name. And then they, of course, talk about the massive rallies that those experienced as well. And then they kind of brush it off as, pure luck, right? Luck, yeah, of course. But that's the whole thing, guys. And I just want to point this out because it's very, very important that you guys keep aware and be aware of these types of articles, because they can change opinions. They can change your entire investing thesis. And sometimes it's for the better if it's a well-written article with good research behind it, and sometimes for the worst if that's not the case. Keep this in mind, guys. Just take everything you read on the internet with a grain of salt. Do your own research and due diligence before investing in any cryptocurrency. As far as Luna Classic goes, guys, again, I'm just being patient. I still have a pretty big position with this overall crypto, and I'm just continuing to hold it until we hear more from the team on what they are continuing to work on within the overall project and ecosystem. We know the fork is going to be a very big deal for this crypto, and I'm very excited to see how that's going to play out in general. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think. I always love to know your guys' overall thoughts. Join that private Discord with the second link down in the description below. But other than that, guys, I'm Kyle with Finance, bro. Take it easy.